welcome back, guys. In today's video, we're going to take a look at a pass play from James Madison against Coastal Carolina from this year. All right, so we're coming out in an ace formation or 1-by-1 set. We've got one receiver split left here. We'll call this guy our X. I'll even label him. And we've got an F or a Z over here. We call him the F, so I'll put F. And then we've got a Y right here. And our T, and then of course our quarterback's in the red. We're running this play against a 3-2 defense, and our play is Y-Cross. So we'll start with the Y-Cross, and we'll get into the other routes as we go and just kind of break it down. Then we'll take a look at how James Madison ran the play. All right, so starting with the Y. When I'm teaching a tight end attached crossing route, I teach him to go underneath that first linebacker, then get vertical, and then climb across the field in that direction, whichever direction he's running the route, in this case across the formation to the left side, aiming to try to get to that 12 to 15 yard range. He's going to be our second read in this progression. So we'll come out here to the X. He's our first read. He's just going to run a speed out just for him to be a quick read early on. All right, he's that first read, and against man or cover three, if he does drop to cover three, obviously that's going to take away the cross. So you throw this on your first read. All right, if he doesn't, if they are in man and he stays down, obviously that's going to open up this window for the cross, going from his natural progression from 1 to 2, looking right here in this window. And then next, as we move across the field here with routes, our tailback's going to run a swing. And if linebacker steps up at all, if he's taught to take his steps forward first, that window is going to be open, especially, like I said, if they're in man and this corner is out of the play. If this linebacker reads the swing and he's responsible for flats or back out his way, then he's going to be out here also. So if he gets out there quick, that's going to be time enough to get to that second progression. This window is still going to be open. Now, if the safety is already starting in the middle of the field, say he's starting here, and he gets over top of this cross early, that's why we have the post on our final route on the backside. If he opens up the middle of the field, then we got our window right there. Especially if he's playing outside leverage, then you're going to take that middle of the field in the post no matter what. All right, and that's pretty much the progression of the play, a true natural left to right progression from the out to the cross to the post, and then you have your check down to the back if that linebacker would stay inside. All right, so there's kind of a lot of scribbles there, but it's a great play, pretty simple to teach, natural progression for the quarterback, so not a hard read to make. Let's take a look at how James Madison ran this play. All right, so here we've got James Madison against Coastal Carolina. James Madison ended up actually blowing Coastal out in this game. Coastal was without their quarterback, Grace McCall, so that really hurt them offensively, and they ended up getting blown out in this game. So let's go through the progression and the actual routes combination here. So we've got kind of a smash variation or running the bench concept over here with a corner from the number 1 and a quick shoot route from the H-back, the number 2 in this case. Then we've got our slot guy running the cross, and with this outside guy being so wide, he ends up not running in front of his face. It's too much to get down and across as far as going in front of him. So he comes behind him, kind of gets a little vertical and stems across the field, climbing as he goes. And then the backside guy runs that post. And what you'll see here is this progression, this natural progression. Oh, and they also have the back flare, right, for a check down. But again, with this natural progression, very basic read here. He reads the safety is over top of the corner, and the corner stays in the flat. So nobody's open over here. Then he gets to his third progression. The safety comes down on the cross, and then he's got one-on-one on that open window on the post, and that's actually where he throws the ball. All right, so a lot of action going on. Let's just watch it through one time. So there you go. And you can actually see how fast this quarterback gets through his progression and gets through his reads. 3-step drop from the shotgun. Ball is out within under 3 seconds. And I'll even show you on the timer here. All right, so there he's got the catch at 3.36 on the huddle clock. Ball is out at 5.50. So just over 2 seconds, the ball is out. He progressed through all 4 reads. Didn't have to go to the check down because the post is open. His back is definitely open on the check down if he wanted to go to it. But again, he got to that 3rd read and the safety came down the cross. So he hit the post. It was opened up in that backside window since the safety closed the cross down. One more time. And that's going to wrap it up for today's video, you guys. Hopefully you learned something from this, and hopefully you can take a look at it and mess around with ways of putting it into your offense. And that's going to wrap it up. Thanks, guys. If you have any questions for me, feel free to leave your questions in the comments below. That's the easiest way to reach me. If you enjoyed this video or took away anything from it, please click subscribe. Check out some of my previous videos right here in the middle of the screen. And like always, thanks for watching.